team. Of Ireland, Ian Happy, John Paul Carroll, Jordan Connors, and Shane Cruz.
Έθωρο, τίποτα ρε. Έθωρο. Ευκαιρία εικόνα έχουμε, πότε ευκαινό live. Dear basketball friends, welcome to Cyprus. Welcome to Limassol on the seafront of this beautiful coastal town of Cyprus on the south of the island. We're watching live from the FIBA's YouTube channel, the FIBA 3x3 Europe Cup qualifiers of Limassol, one of the 3 qualifiers going on these days of this European 3-on-3 basketball competition. Ireland versus Albania is game 1 from Pool A of the men's competition. We're watching the players currently on the court ready to start their game today. A strong Irish experienced team against a talented Albanian side. 2 days of action here in Limassol. We're going to be able to watch it all live from our YouTube channel here on FIBA. First position for our Ireland, Flood. First shot by Blunt, missed, offensive rebound, and first basket by Sean Flood. Sean Flood, a basketball player who knows Cyprus pretty well. He played for the Cyprus League, for Omonia Nicosia, and as well against Cyprus in the FIBA Eurobasket 2025 qualifiers last month. Albania with the offensive rebound. Lazani from beyond the arc. A missed effort for 2. And substitutions first for today. Carroll. From beyond the arc, 2 points for Ireland, 3-0. 3-on-3 basketball is an Olympic variation of the sport of basketball since Tokyo this summer, the past summer in Japanese capital. No fans, but the basketball took place along with Olympic Games, with 3-on-3 basketball being the newest addition to the sport of basketball in the Olympic schedule. Albania still looking for the first basket today. Ireland started well. Another 2-point shot, this time an air ball. Heafy couldn't make the shot from there. Yanni is trying near the basket in the paint. Traveling by Yanni. Sean Flood. Heafy's looking to pass the ball in the paint to his big guy under there. A foul. Offensive foul for Ireland. The ball remains in their possession. We're watching live the FIBA 3x3 FIBA Europe Cup qualifiers here in Limassol, Cyprus. Yanni. Albania still unable to score today. 6-0 for Ireland. 10-minute basketball game. We're going to tell the rules throughout our commentary. You know, a lot of people are still learning about 3-on-3. It's a new addition, new sport for many. First basket by Ireland. For Albania, a second consecutive basket for the Albanian side. Ireland needs to find the composure in this offense. It's 4-2. Stepping on the line there of the arc. Blunt. Good post move. 7-2 for Ireland. Sean Flood, a two-pointer from beyond the arc. Oh, incredible block by Blunt. Air traffic control there by Blunt. Never let the Albanian player reach to the basket. Great defensive play there for Ireland. Score is 9-2 here in Limassol. Game 1 of today's action. We're live from the Molos seafront area. It's a long, nearly 4-kilometer long park on the seafront of Limassol, Cyprus. The host city of the Eurobasket 2025. 2 months ago, FIBA awarded Cyprus and the Cyprus Basketball Federation the organization of the FIBA Eurobasket 2025. One of the 4 group stages will take place here in Limassol, a basketball city, host of some of the island's biggest clubs. And the last few years also of this 3-on-3 competition. For the first time, Cyprus is hosting a FIBA Euro Cup qualifier. Missed free throw, but Albania with the offensive board there managed to score another basket. 9-3. Got 7 minutes and 5 seconds to go to the end of the game. Flood unable to score. First team to 21 wins the game unless the game clock finishes and the 10 minutes are up. In that case, the team ahead wins the game. Under the summer sun here in Limassol, Cyprus is pretty much known for its hot summers, dry weather. We have the technical foul for Ireland. It's 9-3 the score here in Limassol. Ireland's ahead. 6 minutes, 59 seconds to go for game 1 of Pool A of the men's competition. FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifier here in Limassol. One of the 3 qualifiers taking place these days around Europe. Israel and Romania are the other 2 countries hosting this event. Yanni's on the free throw. Another point for Albania. Mired Yanni, a 6'2", 190 height basketball player, scored his free throw there. There he goes now towards the basket. Good defense by Ireland, stopped the offensive play. 2-point effort by Cassini. Ireland with the ball. Foul on the Irish team. And we got Carroll, John Carroll, to the free throw line. 27-year-old Carroll, 2 meters, 3 centimeters tall from Ireland. In his first 3-on-3 appearance. Foul on Yanni for Albania. Fourth foul by Ireland in today's game. 6:36 to go to the end. Ireland's ahead, a steady lead, 10-4. Mismatch under the basket for Albania. 2-point quick shot for Ireland. Didn't clear the ball though. Turnover from Ireland, Albania's ball. Good defense by Sean Flood. Lazzani for Albania. Albania's knocking down the difference. Let's see if they have second half of the game in their favor. A nice pump fake from Yanni and a 2-point play, 10-8. Albania is a shot away from equalizing the score, but Carl has a different opinion there. Under the basket, scores for one. Yanni, trick shot. Blunt. He's going to go for the isolation. Incredible play on the paint for Blunt. Ireland scores 2 consecutive baskets, with Albania not able to answer. A corner 2 from Flood. It's a 4-0 run now for Ireland. Albania is playing Kosovo next at 11 o'clock local time. We're CET plus 2 here in Nicosia. The local time here is 9:40 in the morning. For you guys watching from around the world, get your converters out. And Heafy. 6 points to win for Ireland. And a turnover from Albania. Baseline stepping there by Kilimi. Heafy. Blunt. Good defense by Albania. Yanni tries to go to the basket. Manages to pass the ball through the thread of the needle there. Blunt. Quick answer by Ireland. Foul by Blunt on Yanni. Players can't foul out in 3-on-3 basketball. All fouls are team fouls. At least they're safe from foul trouble in this variation of basketball. Albania under the basket, can't score there, but a foul. By Blunt. Sending Yanni to the free throw line. 32-year-old Mired Yanni. 384 ranking points in the 3-on-3 basketball. Unable to score. Albania looking for the 2-point shot from afar without being able to make the basket there. Ireland's in control. Grazzani. Double score, 18-9 for Ireland. Looking for another 2-point basket. An air ball this time from Carroll. And the sub, we have Flood back in the game, but right after the timeout. Three minutes 45 to go to the end of game one of today's basketball action here in Limassol. Ireland, Albania, 18-9. The Irish team's ahead. FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifiers in Limassol, Cyprus. An event hosted by the Cyprus Basketball Federation. Radzani from near the basket. Good shot there. Ireland's looking for a quick basket from far. Offensive rebound from Flood. Heafy. Nice breaking of his opponent there. Carroll for two, unable to score. Kilimi. Flood from two. Heafy near the basket, 19-10. 2 points for Ireland to win. 3 minutes to go. Contact, no foul. Lazzani can't score. An Irish team consisted of players that represented the men's 5-on-5 basketball national team. Flood for the win. And Ireland's taking this one. 21-10. Win for Ireland against Albania. With 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, Ireland takes care of business, wins game one of their effort here in Limassol. FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifier. And here's the winning shot by Sean Flood. Experienced guard who plays in Cyprus, as I mentioned earlier. He plays for Omonia Nicosia in the Cyprus Basketball League. Knows these courts open and close like the back of his palm.
Next game of the competition, the first game of the FIBA Euro Qualifier Women's National Team, Malta versus Luxembourg. Home team roster: Ashley Stephanie Van Vliet, Micaela Briolo, Samantha Marie Bricat, and Stephanie De Martino. Luxembourg team: Bridget Marie Yorker, Michelle Diggen, and Nadia Mosson.
The beautiful deep blue sea of Cyprus in the background here in Limassol, on the coastal town of the south of the island of Cyprus. We're watching live from FIBA's YouTube channel, the 3x3 FIBA Euro Cup qualifier here in Limassol, one of the 3 qualifiers going on around Europe this period. Israel, Romania, and Cyprus hosting this event, and we're going to get ready to watch the first women's game of today's event, Malta versus Luxembourg. It's 10 minutes before 10 in the morning here in Limassol. The sun is scorching, of course. It's June in Cyprus. It's always hot this time of the year here in the island of Cyprus. And team presentation with Malta.
A warm welcome, please.
We've got Ashley, Stephanie Van Vliet, Michela, Riolo, Samantha Brincat, and Stephanie De Martino for Malta. And on the other side for Luxembourg, Amra Hasanovic, Bridget Jorger, Michelle Ditkin, and Nadia Mosong.
Have a good game, ladies.
Team warm-up. The ref calls the team captains close by. Coin toss to learn which team goes first in today's game, and that will be Malta choosing. The warm-up is nearly complete here in Limassol. All set for game one of Pool A of the women's competition between Malta and Luxembourg. And we got Luxembourg going first. Jorger unable to finish close to the basket. Malta the possession. Turnover by Van Vleet. We got Hasanovic going into the game for the first time today. Ditken. Luxembourg with blue, Malta with the white jerseys. No score yet here in the game one of the women's Pool A match. Riolo. De Martino for two. Offensive board by Van Vleet. Can't score from near the basket under the paint. Ditken. A long one-point shot. Ditken with the offensive rebound. A lot of missed shots in the beginning of the game here between Malta and Luxembourg. A minute past, no score yet in the first women's game of today's basketball action here in Limassol. Van Vleet scores and wins the foul. Hasanovic. Great pass from Mosong. First basket for Luxembourg. Attempt for two by Van Vleet. A missed shot for Malta. Turnover by Malta. And Luxembourg is now with the ball. Good of defensive play. Mosson keeps the possession, unable to score. Luxembourg misses the possession of the ball. Riolo. These two teams will play against Cyprus in this pool matchups, the host team. Malta, Luxembourg, and Cyprus, three of the countries vying for medals in the games of the small states of Europe. Ditken. Offensive board for Luxembourg. Mosong unable to score from close by. The score 1-1, 7.5 minutes to go. Things are showing that we'll probably use all 10 minutes of the game without reaching 21, the way the teams are playing in this match. A lot of missed shots. Jorger scores for Luxembourg. First lead today for Luxembourg. The ball for Malta. 6 teams playing in the women's competition. We've got Malta, Cyprus, and Luxembourg in Pool A. Ireland, Andorra, and Kosovo in Pool B. That's all about the women's competition here in Limassol, the FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifier. One of the 3 qualifiers going on. Teams vying for a spot in the finals next September in Austria. Jorger almost had a shot clock violation there from Luxembourg. Malta's trying to capitalize on a quick shot from the beyond the arc. De Martino missed the 2-point effort. Both teams still looking for the first 2-pointer today. Nice drive by Mosong. Position for Malta. The ball is cleared now. Brinkat, great pass by Van Vliet. Got a timeout here. Some close-ups. Malta, Luxembourg. The Luxembourg team is ahead 3-2. Game's continuing. It's pretty hot here in Limassol, tense heat. Of course, that's a factor the players need to take in consideration. De Martino from beyond the arc. The ball's in the Malta possession, hit on the feet of Verger. Malta keeps the ball. Luxembourg ahead 3-2, 5:35 to go to the end of the game. Almost halfway there, and Luxembourg is ahead by a short 3-2 lead. Shot clock violation from Malta, possession for Luxembourg. It's 10 o'clock here in Limassol in Cyprus. And the weather is 25 degrees Celsius with a 62% humidity. That technical foul against Malta. Ditken scores from the line, 4-2 for Luxembourg. Good defense by Malta, possession. De Martino from beyond the arc. Malta is still looking for that elusive first 2-pointer. Nice pass. Good finish for Luxembourg with Jorger near the basket. Luxembourg in control. Of course, a 3-point lead is something that could easily turn around in the rest of the game. We got 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Game 1 of the Pool A matchup between Luxembourg and Malta. The end of the shot clock 12 seconds for each team for the offense. A very fast basketball variation, 3-on-3. When the clock starts running, it doesn't stop that easily. Riolo, De Martino, pump fake without the basket at the end. Deflection by De Martino, possession for Luxembourg. Four minutes to go. If the 10-minute match finishes and neither team reaches 21 points, which is a very possible outcome, the winner is the team ahead. Game finishes there, so it's 10 minutes or 21 points, whichever comes first. Timeout. With Luxembourg ahead 5-3 against Malta. Stay with us after this match. We're going to watch the Andorra versus Luxembourg in the men's Pool B game. Earlier today, Ireland beat Albania 21-10. Easy win for the Irish men's team to start their FIBA Euro Cup qualifier here in Limassol on the right side of the of their effort. Two-pointer from Jorger, the first shot from beyond the arc today. Van Vliet. Malta's looking to answer from afar without being able to score the basket. Good defense by De Martino. Van Vliet. Offensive rebound for Malta. But Luxembourg eventually. Healthy lead for Luxembourg, 7-3 against Malta. 3 minutes and 20 to go. Luxembourg in control of the game. Ditkin scores with a nice post move. Offensive board from Van Vliet. Scores the basket for Malta. Ends this run by Luxembourg. 8-4. For Team Luxembourg. First 2-point score for Malta today, which keeps them alive. De Martino steals the ball. The player who scored the 2-pointer just a few seconds ago. Foul on Van Vliet. Substitution for Malta, Riolo and Jorger into the game. Substitutions can take place only when the time is stopped, when we have a break in play, or during, of course, a timeout. Jorger. Turnover from Luxembourg. Malta's looking to equalize from a 2-point shot, but a good block there by Jorger. Ditkin. Baseline. Turnover from Luxembourg. Malta with the ball. Basket from Van Vliet, 31-year-old basketball player of Malta. Malta is running a 3-0 run. One and a half minute to go. Everything's still on the play here in Limassol between Malta and Luxembourg. Luxembourg scored easily in the beginning of the match, took an 8-3 lead, but Malta is trying to take steal the match from inside Malta, from inside Luxembourg's hands. Jorger, great drive. 9-7 for the equalizer on the shot by Malta. Van Vliet. Ditken. Jorger. We're in the last minute of the game. Luxembourg's got a 4-point lead now at 11-7. Things are looking tough for Malta. Team Luxembourg's in control. Malta did make a light run, a late pitch to come back from a bigger deficit. Even had a shot from beyond the arc to equalize the game, but the shot by Van Vliet did not connect with the net. 11-7, a lead for Luxembourg, 29.6 seconds to go. Malta needs a miracle to take something out of this game. Luxembourg, on the other hand, just needs to control the last few seconds of the game and make sure that they take away the win in this first game today for the team in this competition. Jorger. Mosong from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound for Luxembourg, 21 seconds to go. Nice pass, Jorger with a finish. Kasanovic nearby with the assist. Luxembourg's going to take this win against Malta in the first game for Pool A of the women's competition. We had a foul right at the moment the game finished. It's a win for Luxembourg, but we'll just have to wait to see the final score because we got the free throw with Jorger looking to bigger the margin for her team. Free throw scored, 13-7 win for Luxembourg against Malta. In game one of the women's Pool A match. Great win for Luxembourg, who are in control of the match for the biggest section of the game. Malta took the lead early on, but then Luxembourg with an 8-4, with an 8-3 lead, managed to hold off a late push by Malta and take the win. Dear basketball friends, stay with us because we got a lot more action coming from Limassol. Andorra and Luxembourg are next up in the men's Pool B game.
μπασκέτα ζαβί ρε φίλε, είπε το 10 φορές, έτσι με παλάβω. Ζαβί, μπασκέτ, πετάμε το κουμπρί. Μόλις ήρθαμε το είπαμε. Δεν φταίω. Ωραία, πες μου, ένα... Φίλε, δαμέ, εμένα λαλεί μου ότι είμαι κέντρο. Δεν το πέ μου που το θέλεις. Πέ μου που το θέλεις για να και εσύ άλλο. Εντάξει, άμα...
Luxembourg main team. For the home team, Oriol Fernandez. Jordi Fernandez Villarumbla. Sergi Martin Rodriguez. And Bruno Bartolome Prases. For the team of Luxembourg, Sam Salvador Pereira, Scott Matthew Morton, Christoph Flores, and Malik Trey Wilson. Have a good day.
Back in action here in Limassol, Cyprus for the FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifiers. One of the three qualifiers taking place in Europe these days. We have Israel, Romania, and Cyprus. The Cyprus Basketball Federation hosting this event. Yet another European competition taking place on the small island of Cyprus. Limassol, the host city of the Eurobasket 2025. According to FIBA, which awarded the event of FIBA Eurobasket 2025 to the small island nation of Cyprus, without doubt the biggest sporting competition ever taking place in the island. Cyprus, of course, has hosted many events throughout the years, especially younger ages, youth ages, women and men. This is the first open-air 3x3 European competition ever taking place on the island of Cyprus. And, well, usually now you can see the close-up from the basket. We're going to watch the Andorra-Luxembourg game, by the way. The two teams are warming up. In the background, you can see the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, the blue sea of the Mediterranean, here in Limassol on the south coast of the island of Cyprus. Limassol, the island's second biggest city. Nicosia, the capital, is in the center of the island. But Limassol, a big tourist hotspot, a city that's been expanding rapidly the last few years, with many skyscrapers now in the coastline of this town. All is set here for the game between Andorra and Luxembourg. We're watching the match for Pool B. Second game of the men's competition. First game of Pool B. Luxembourg and Andorra, along with hosts Cyprus and Azerbaijan, consist of Group B, of Pool B. First possession for Andorra with the white jerseys, Luxembourg with the blue jerseys. Traveling by Andorra. Morton. That was Sam Ferreira, my mistake there, with the ball. Number 7 on the back. We got Luxembourg with Sam Ferreira, Christoph Lauris, Scott Morton, and Malik Wilson for Luxembourg. And Andorra's got Bruno Bartolome Frases, Oriol Fernandez, Jordi Fernandez, and Sergi Marin. Andorra is the favorites according to the FIBA ranking in this game. Bartolome, first basket today, with Andorra in the lead. Morton, quick answer. Turnover. By the Cypriot ref, Elias. Morton, number 5 for Luxembourg. Basketball 3-on-3, a new variation of the sport, an Olympic sport since Tokyo. Of course, we're going to see the sport making its second appearance in Paris in 2 summers under the Eiffel Tower. An amazing backdrop. Just like last year in the finals of the FIBA Euro Cup 3-on-3, which took place in the French capital under the Eiffel Tower. Same way the Olympic Games of 2024 in Paris. 3-on-3 basketball is going to be on the schedule, and the backdrop is going to be fantastic. A little things, not a lot could beat the blue Mediterranean Sea. One of them is the Eiffel Tower, to be honest. Fernandez missed a shot from beyond the arc. Larquez, pump fake, Morton for 2. Luxembourg's in the lead, 3-1. Turnover with Malta with the ball. Got Oriol Fernandez and Jordi Fernandez. An experienced Maltese team. Great post move from Luxembourg. Second consecutive basket for Luxembourg. A quick lead. Morton with number 5, Scott Morton, 34-year-old, 197 centimeters tall. Missed shot by Luxembourg. Good defense by Andorra. Marin, the pump fake and the basket by Sergi Marin, a 41-year-old basketball player, 192, his height. Wilson for 2. Ferreira for Luxembourg, back on the court. A foul by Ferreira. 7 minutes, 14 seconds to go. Luxembourg's ahead 5-3 against Andorra. We're watching live from Limassol, Cyprus, FIBA 3-on-3 Euro Cup qualifiers. The game is the second men's game today for Pool B of the men's event. Malik Wilson with a rebound. Both teams are returning to the court today. Later on, could of course watch that basketball action as well live from the YouTube channel of the FIBA 3-on-3. In the afternoon session here in Limassol. Ferreira, great pass by his teammate Christophe Laures. Turnover from Andorra, Malta, Luxembourg the steal. Timeout, both teams looking to regroup. Following just 3 minutes and 7 and 15 seconds of action here in Limassol. Luxembourg ahead 6-3 against Andorra. Pool A, Ireland beat Albania earlier today, while Kosovo is going to return to action later. It's going to start their action later on today. While in Pool B of the men's competition, we got Cyprus, Azerbaijan, Andorra, and Luxembourg. Christoph Flowers of Luxembourg looking to clear his mind. Game's not going his way so far. The pick and roll, a little bit of usage of feet there for the defense from Luxembourg. Morton, a long one-pointer. 7-3 Luxembourg ahead. Bartolome. His two-point shot missed. Fernandez to Bartolome. Good defense by Luxembourg. The Andorrese team keeps the ball, but Morton with the defensive rebound. Five in the shot clock. Wilson under pressure. The shot. Andorra with the ball. Basket for two for Andorra. 7-5 the score now here in Limassol. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go, the end of the game. Morton. A quick reply from beyond the arc. Marine for two. His shot and air ball. And Luxembourg with a 4-point lead. Ferreira. Two-pointer. Bartolome is looking for an answer, but Luxembourg has got all the right things going on for them so far. 11-5, a lead, a healthy lead for Luxembourg against Andorra. We're halfway there at the end of the game, both on clock time, clockwise, and score-wise. The match is finished for all you newcomers to the sport of 303. A basketball game in the 3-on-3 finishes with two ways. The first to 21 wins the game, or the team in the lead after the end of the 10 minutes. Simple as that. And Luxembourg with a 12-5 lead against Andorra. Foul from Morton, from Wilson. We got Fernandez on the free throw line. Puts the end to this run by Luxembourg. Wilson and Ferreira with a pick and roll. Wilson scores on the drive. Nice pass to Marine. Great pass assist from Fernandez. Fernandez. No basket. Foul from the Luxembourg team. The Andorrese with a possession. No personal fouls in the sport of 303. All fouls are team fouls. Marine, great block. Incredible block by Morton. Luxembourg with the ball. Morton. Great play, bad shot though. 3:50 to go. Luxembourg in the lead, 13-7. 4-2 from Fernandez. Laures. Ferreira with a mismatch near the basket with a left shot. Morton. Offensive rebound from Luxembourg. The FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup. The three qualifiers are taking place in Tel Aviv, Israel, Limassol, Cyprus, and Constanta, Romania. These 2 days, the action in Israel started actually yesterday with today's finals, while Cyprus and Romania action started this morning and will continue until Sunday afternoon. One team from the men's competition and one team from the women's competition here in Cyprus will qualify for the FIBA Euro Cup finals in Graz, Austria next September. The winners of the men's and women's categories respectively will qualify for the final round of the European competition. Will it be Luxembourg, Andorra, or some of the hosts like Cyprus? We'll find out tomorrow afternoon. 14-9 lead for Luxembourg. Under 3 minutes ago. Wilson on the free throw line. The town of Limassol in Cyprus, the second largest city in the country, home to more than 250,000 residents. An ancient city founded more than 3,000 years ago. Of course, back then the city was mostly on today's eastern side, in the archaeological site today of Amathunda, a city which was conquered about 900 years ago by a king named Richard the Lionhearted during his crusades in the Middle East. Morton. The crusade by Luxembourg to conquer this event has started well so far, with Luxembourg in the lead 17-9. Morton. With 2 free throws for Luxembourg. A good chance for a 4-point play there for a 3-point play there by Luxembourg. 2 points for Luxembourg to win this match. And 2 minutes ago, things are looking very hard for Andorra. Bartolomei scores from beyond the arc. Laures. Luxembourg needs 2 baskets to score. Ferreira, Bartolomei with the defensive rebound. Fernandez. Bartolomei, another shot from beyond the arc, this time without being able to score. Tries again. Again, a missed shot. Cleared the ball by Luxembourg. Morton to Ferreira under the basket. Mismatch from the Luxembourg player. Weak side pass for Morton from 2. Wins the game for Luxembourg. 21-11 win for Luxembourg against Andorra. In this game, second game for the men's competition. First match for Pool B of the FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifier here in Limassol.
Congratulations to Luxembourg.
crowd is starting to come here in the town of Limassol. It's hot, it's early in the morning. People will show up throughout the day. Some of the highlights of today's match between Andorra and Luxembourg, with the Luxembourg side winning 21-11. Of course, stay with us, because right after this match, we're going to watch the final game of today's morning session here in Limassol. Kosovo versus Albania for men's Pool A match. Second game for Albania today. They lost earlier today from Ireland. Kosovo in the first appearance. Basketball fans, dear friends, we're live in Limassol, Cyprus. We're watching from the FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifier action live on the FIBA 3x3 YouTube channel. Basketball action ongoing these days in three areas. We have Limassol, Cyprus, Tel Aviv, Israel, and Constanta in Romania hosting the three Pan-European qualifiers of this event, with the teams vying for berths in this year's 3x3 Euro Cup, which will take place between September 9 and 11, 2022 in Graz, Austria. One men's team and one women's team will qualify for that event from here in Limassol. 2 tickets, one from each category, is up for grabs, and the teams are already started their effort. We're going to watch in a little bit, we're going to watch the fourth and final game of today's morning session here in Limassol on the coast of the southern town of Cyprus. The game between Kosovo and Albania. Two teams with a lot of ties, to be honest. Kosovo, which as one of the newest countries in the world, has a lot of cultural ties with Albania. The two teams are warming up. Just a few minutes. Action's going to start in the last to the game for today's morning session. And let's get ready for team presentation with both teams preparing to enter the court under the vibes from the events DJ.
Team Kosovo versus Team Albania. Team Kosovo. Irma Konjusha. Team Kosovo. Irma Konjusha. Mea culpa. Edmond Krieziciu. Ron Dashila. Arion Balugu and Visar Ejubi. Team Albania. Vincent Grajdani. Erjon Lazani. Miret Jani. And Idi Gilimi. Have a good game.
Team presentations finished. Albania with Vincent Grazdani, Miret Yani, Erion Lazani, and Idi Gilimi. While Kosovo today is playing with Arion Balugu, Ron Dashila, Visar Ejupi, and Edmond Grieziju. A young Kosovar team. The oldest player is age 26. That is Arion Baluku with a height of 181. The tallest player is Visar Ejubi, a 2-meter, 6'6" player. While Albania, on the other hand, has two players over 30. Erion Lazani is 35 and Mired Yani is 32. The tallest player, 6 feet 10, 2 meters 10 centimeters, Vincent Grazdani. That's a guy with number 8. You can see him, the tall guy. Oh, there he is. Could barely fit in our shot from the camera. Albania, the team with red. Kosovo, the team with white. All is set for the beginning of this match. It's the second game today for Albania. They lost earlier from Ireland. Very important game for them. They need to win so they could remain in contention for qualifying for tomorrow's knockout stage. Grazdani near the basket, misses the shot. Albania in possession. Yani, 32-year-old, takes a pick from Grazdani. A long shot by Lazani for 2. First basket in the match between Kosovo and Albania. A rebound by Grazdani, 19-year-old, 6'10" player. Balugu looking for a long shot. Lazzani did the defensive rebound. Under the basket, Grazdani, the foul. Free throw for Albania. Kosovo still looking for the first basket in today's game. Pool A, game 2. Albania lost by Ireland, 21-11 in the first opening game earlier today. Albania with a good start, 4-0 against Kosovo. Ejupi missed the shot. Long effort by Lazzani. Under pressure, bad shot. Possession for Kosovo. Baluku takes a pick. Looks for the pick and roll. The alley-oop pass. Good defense by Albania. And the turnover from Kosovo. Below belongs to the team in red. Bad shot, offensive rebound by Kilimi. Shot clock violation, the ball never touched the rim. And Kosovo still without a score in today's match. Albania looking to overcome their earlier defeat by Ireland. Nice shot by Albania and Yanni. Good defense by the Albanian team. Yanni feels he has a mismatch in his favor against the Kosovo defense. A long pass on the weak side, lost a missed shot from the corner. A tough game. Krieziju missed the shot from far. Pick, Grazdani is trying to utilize his height advantage under the basket and manages it. 6-0 for Albania. 7 minutes, 15 to go to the end. First basket for Kosovo with Jupi. Long shot for Albania. Lazzani couldn't connect with the basket. Baluku asks for the pick, goes for the pick and roll. The whistle stops the play earlier. And timeout. With Albania and a healthy 6-1 lead early on. 3 minutes and 4 seconds passed in the game. We're watching live from Limassol, 3-on-3 basketball, the FIBA Euro Cup qualifier, the first FIBA 3-on-3 event ever staged on the island of Cyprus. Hosts of this event, the Cyprus Basketball Federation, in cooperation with Cyprus 3-on-3, hosts of the Pan-Cyprian Basketball Championship. Last week in this court, an open tournament took place. All the rest of the towns and areas of Cyprus, including the mountains of Troodos, will host 3-on-3 action this summer. Offensive rebound by Grazdani, but can't connect to the basket under the rim. Don't worry for the Bulls. We got volunteers stationed right next to the sea. It's happened before, Bulls ending up in the Mediterranean, but we've got two guys there. You can see them at the end. Oh, there they are with the red jerseys, making sure that no ball ends up wet today here in Limassol. Baluku, great drive, basket for Kosovo. 6-2 lead for Albania. Lazani from far. Yanni the offensive rebound. Lazani sends the ball in the paint. The end of the shot clock, long two for Albania. Another offensive rebound. Yanni with the ball. The foul, tough smack. Which knocked the 6'10" player Grazdani on the floor. That was indeed a tough foul. It was a loud smack. We hear it all throughout the court. Hope everything's okay with the Albanian player. Medical team's near him. He'll be fine. To be honest, the only way to stop a 6'10" player in the paint is to smack hard. There's no other way, especially when you have the mismatch in the height section. Kilimi from far. Missed shot, Kosovo with the possession. Baluku. Turnover from Kosovo. Possession for Albania. We're nearly halfway through the time clock. A low score in the game between Albania and Kosovo. Seems that we're going to go over the full 10-minute game, since the 21 point seems elusive so far. Unless Albania starts scoring, just like now with Yanni. Very experienced, 32-year-old player. Height of 190, 6'2". Dashila for Kosovo couldn't score from close by. Nice pump fake from Albania and the basket. Alley-oop pass, missed shot from near the basket. Albania, the defensive rebound. Yanni for two. Had all the time of the world there to calculate his shot, but missed the opportunity nonetheless. Small break in play. Trying to fix the court. You can see at the end of the of your picture, small trouble there with the court, and everything's okay. The game's about to continue with Kosovo in defense, Albania in offense. Lazani. Good D by Kosovo and Dashila. Under pressure shot. 8-3 lead for Albania. Dashila. No foul from the refs. Grazdani with the defensive rebound. Kilimi ends up on the floor. Turnover. Possession for Kosovo. Player number 7 for Albania is Idi Kilimi, 23-year-old, 194. Kosovo trying to make a late push now. Baluku the foul from Kosovo. That's Kosovo's third team foul today. 2 fouls from Albania. 4 minutes and change to go to the end of the game. Good pass under the basket. Missed shot though by Vincent Grazdani. 19-year-old Grazdani, 2 meters 10 centimeters tall. Controls the board, but is having a difficult time connecting to the basket. And timeout with 3 minutes 32 seconds to go. Albania double score, 8-4 lead against Kosovo. We're watching some of the highlights of the match so far, where Albania is in the lead, 8-4. As I said earlier, for those coming into our live broadcast the last few minutes, 3-on-3 basketball ends with two ways. First to 21 wins, or the team in the lead in the end of the 10-minute match takes the win. Grazdani, missed free throw. Nice play by Kosovo. Albania in the attack. Grazdani, good defense. Looks for Lazani and the weak side. Kosovo with the steal. 8-6. Kosovo is showing signs of life against Albania. Less than 3 minutes to go. Albania controlled the match from the beginning, but Kosovo has managed to overturn a big portion of the deficit. But we'll have to wait just a few more, because right now we had another turnover from the Kosovari side. Baluku stepped on the sideline. Albania with the possession. 8-6. Lazani misses the shot from beyond the arc. Kosovo for the tie. 8-8. The game is on. Albania now with a quick lead, 9-8. Kosovo's looking to answer the earlier basket by Albania. The foul committed by Rondashila. Who goes to the bench, gives his position to Balugu. Albania lost the 8-4 lead. Kosovo with a 4-0 run, tied the score. But now Albania is ahead with one. Got 2 minutes to go. All is on the play here between also Kosovo and Albania. Baluku plays the pick and roll with Jubi. Krieziju missed the shot. 1:46 to go. Good defense by Kosovo. Great play by Balugu. 9-9. A minute and a half to go. Tough game. You can see both players suffering on the pitch. Balugu for Kosovo and Kilimi for Albania back in the game. Got a tied game on our hands here. Kosovo, Albania. Ejubi for the lead. Kosovo takes the lead. And a technical in favor of Albania, with Kosovo interrupting the pass for the clear by the Albanian side. So we have Yanni on the free throw line. Miss opportunity from Albania, and the steal for Kosovo under the basket. Ejubi misses. Big shot opportunity missed there for Kosovo to extend their lead. Albania for the lead from Gilimi. Air ball. Kosovo in the possession. We're in the last minute of the game, 56.8 seconds to go. Kosovo in the lead, 10-9. Ejubi with the ball. Goes all the way to the basket. Albania wins possession. Yanni sends the ball to Grazdani. Yanni looking for the pass in the paint. The ball remains in Albanian hands with 41.4 seconds to go. 12 seconds on the shot clock for Albania. Lazani, turnover from Albania. Kosovo with the ball. No need to rush the offense. Passed out to Balugu. Returns the ball in the paint. And Kosovo from close scores with Jupi. Albania looking to cut the deficit to 1. Manages now with the drive from Yanni. The steal from Albania. Yanni looks to tie, gives the ball under the basket with Grazdani. The basket, as I could tell, will not count. Since Arion Balugu, player with number 1, has been suffering today. Got 9.3 seconds to go. Kosovo in the lead and the possession for Kosovo. Albania needs a quick steal to tie the score and send it to OT. Albania, their 4th foul. Trying to foul again, manage it this time as well. Albania looking to beat the clock. 3.4 seconds to go. That was Albania's 5th team foul. Trying to send the Kosovo to the line and go for the rebound to tie the game. Things are looking tough for Albania. Kosovo just needs to keep their composure and the lead to take this win in their first game today. Albania started with a loss earlier from Ireland. They know things are tough. You can see there in the body language. Just a few seconds added on the shot clock, on the game time, actually, the game clock. 6 team fouls from Albania. Free throws for Kosovo. Got 2 free throws for Kosovo since Albania just committed their 7th team foul. Things are pretty simple. Anybody who watches basketball knows what's going to go on now. If Kosovo scores both, they win the game. Simple as that. On the other hand, Albania is looking for Kosovo to miss at least 1 free throw and try to score from beyond the arc to win or tie the game. Krieziju is on the free throw line with number 3 for Kosovo. First one in. The all-important second free throw is about to be shot. Second one in, Kosovo with a 3-point lead and the turnover from Albania. Kosovo is going to go away with the win from this match. Great display by Kosovo in the second part of the game. Managed to overturn the 4-point deficit and win today's game against Albania. 13-10 win for Kosovo. In the men's Pool A match, second loss for Albania, win for Kosovo. And the top of the group is going to be judged at the afternoon session between Ireland and Kosovo. The two teams with one win so far. The all-important game between Kosovo and Ireland later on today, live from our YouTube channel. Albania, on the other hand, 2 losses. Things did not go their way here in Limassol. Some of the highlights of today's games. Some beauty shots from Limassol, Cyprus. The FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup qualifier here in the town of Limassol in Cyprus, on the island of Cyprus. The morning session has concluded here in Limassol. We watched 4 games live. We're going to conclude our live production in just a few seconds, and we'll see you all again in the afternoon session, 3 o'clock local time. That is 2 o'clock Central Eastern Time.